Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in a while on this channel, but I'm trying. I've been slacking. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I've been slacking. School has been crazy this semester, and I've been focusing on the mukbang channel. So if you have not seen the mukbang channel, or you're not subscribed to the mukbang channel, I will put the description to the mukbang channel in the I don't even know what I just said. I will put the link to the mukbang channel in the description down below. I don't know if I said that right the first time. Just school has been crazy this semester, and I'm just trying to still getting the flow of things and making videos, but I'm gonna do better, I promise. I'm trying. So this is officially my first video of the new year, and it's March. Sorry. Today we were talking about the Ace family. Yeah, that's their name. The Ace family's documentary. The real, I don't know what the name of it was, like the real life of the I don't know, but there was some things on there that I saw that I just wanted to talk to you guys about, and a lot of people have been discussing the documentary. Let me point out now, all of a sudden, like, all the YouTubers are doing documentaries. What is this, Netflix? Like, okay. But they put out the first part of their documentary the other day, and it's like a 4 or 5 part series that they're gonna put out, I guess, over the next couple of months. But from the first one, they took you around to I think the 4 places they've lived since they got on YouTube, and a lot of things that, you know, like one thing that a lot of people were annoyed with was the fact that Austin and Catherine were saying that they struggled, and that's what I want to talk about, like their struggle and what is a struggle. So a struggle is like when you're down and out, you can't pay your bills, like you can't afford anything, and you're living either like paycheck to paycheck, or you're like bumming off of people to get money. Like, that's what I think a struggle is. And I guess, you know, in their case, there's different struggles. Like, this is what I'm thinking. Like, this is, to me, their struggle, because we will never have the same struggle, but their struggle was when they first moved back to LA and they had their first kid. They were living in a 1-bedroom apartment that cost $1,500 a month. No, I said that right. $1,500, like $1,500 a month. Yeah. So apparently in LA, I guess that would be the place where this would be a struggle. You are struggling if you live in a $1,500 a month apartment. So then he adds that they couldn't afford furniture when they first moved in for 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks of them living there, they couldn't afford furniture. So I guess they were like sleeping on the floor or whatever until they could get furniture. Okay. So then the next part of the documentary, they show how once they got on YouTube started opening doors. They started getting subscribers, and their subscribers like took off. Within the next couple of months, they moved out of the $1,500 a month apartment and moved to another part of LA or whatever, is where they had they lived, and they had, I think it was like $3,000 a month. I think it was like a 2-bedroom apartment. And so they were saying how they lived there, but it wasn't their dream. And they had to move because people could figure out what, even though they didn't show the outside, well, they would sometimes be on the balcony, you could overlook, but they didn't physically show the address in the video, but people would be driving by and yelling, "Ace family!" And I guess when they were driving up and down the street, or, you know, sometimes people would see them out on the balcony, which is in plain sight, like, and people, I guess, figured out that, oh, they live in this apartment. Okay, so they moved because of that. And then they moved into a house that Austin and Catherine verbally said they bought the house. Like, it was on his Instagram that he bought his first house and blah, blah, blah. And then things started coming out that was a lie, but they never addressed it, that it was actually a rental, until they got their house broken into, and they had to move. So that was one of the reasons. But when they stayed in this house, they said that it never felt like home because it was just a business opportunity. The whole purpose of them living there was to make videos and make money so they could get to another point, and like they can afford where they were, like, I guess, to buy a house where they really wanted to live or whatever. So I just broke down the whole documentary for you. It was just them doing house tours, basically, from place to place, and the reason they moved and whatever. So let's get back to the struggle. A lot of people have been criticizing them because they're like $1,500 a month for an apartment, and you're calling that a struggle. Like, people pay like $600-700 to live in places, and you're calling that, oh, you can't afford $1,500 as a struggle, and y'all didn't have furniture for 2 weeks, and they did. Okay, now what I can say is that everybody's struggle is not the same, so I won't fault them for that. They grew up where their parents can afford those types of luxuries, and they live in California. Everything in California is high, like rent, food, gas. Like, no. So somebody that does not live in LA and doesn't have to put up with those type of things daily, you know, you don't have to buy those type of things daily. Like, that's not your lifestyle. And LA is supposed to be the rich lifestyle, so I guess. But again, a lot of people are complaining that's not a struggle, like you weren't struggling. But to them, that is a struggle. That's not what I guess that's not what they were used to. They usually can afford, their parents can afford this stuff, so they're not used to living in $1,500 price range or whatever. And so my big thing with it is he's calling it a struggle. And yes, that is their struggle, but I think that he won't get any sympathy from his audience because, first of all, their audiences, little kids, like, they're like teenagers that don't pay bills, so they have no clue how much rent costs. And so if they said they are that was a struggle, their audience, oh my god, they struggled, it's a struggle. No, it's a struggle. No, I don't know. But for the older fans that do pay rent and know how much things cost, that don't live in LA or whatever, $1,500 is a lot of money to be living in an apartment. Like $1,500, if you can afford a $1,500 place, that's not a struggle. And I know where I live, $1,500 gets you a nice size. That's like a 6-bedroom, a 5-6 bedroom, and I live in North Carolina. Like, so if you have $1,500 in rent, you have a nice place. Like, you live on the good side of you. It's not even the good side. You live in the rich area. Like, you have a good life. You're living good. But maybe, I guess, in Los Angeles, California, that's not the case. $1,500 doesn't get you a lot there, I guess. So I think they just went over everyone's head because everyone doesn't have the same struggle. You're not, they're, I think people took it as they were ungrateful. But again, they live a lavish life and they don't know what it's like to live off of, like, having have a place that's like $800 and that's what they have for rent. That's not, I guess that's, I don't even know what that $800, $900 would get you for a place in LA. You probably couldn't even get a shoebox for that. Like, you couldn't even probably be homeless people probably have more money than that. Like, apparently in LA, I don't know. But in my opinion, I think they tried to show, like, that they were struggling, but it went over people's head because people didn't see it as a struggle. They saw it as brats complaining that they couldn't afford $1,500. Because some people do have, like, I'm not gonna say real struggles, but because everybody's struggle again is different, but people struggle in different ways. Like, some people, $1,500 can get them through 2-3 months of living. Like, let's be honest, depending on where you live. But that's just my opinion on the whole, we struggled. I will never be one of those to sympathize with their struggle, because their struggle, in my life, I wouldn't consider that a struggle. But if you live in LA and you're used to that type of lifestyle, you're struggling, I guess. You're a struggling artist. I don't know. Here you're living lavish. I mean, not even lavish. You're living a good. It doesn't even have to be lavish. You're living a pretty good life. Like, your bills are paid. You're eating good. But that's just my take on the whole them struggling. I kind of want to watch when they come out with the other videos for the documentary. I want to watch to see what else they talk about in the on the documentary, and kind of give my input on what they're showing. So if you guys want to see that, comment down below and let me know. I have another take that I want to do on something else from the the first part of the documentary. But if you would like to see me go through the rest of the videos when they drop them and give my opinion on them, let me know, and I'll do that for you guys. But that wraps up this video. Again, I'm sorry I have not been putting out videos, but I'm gonna start putting out videos now, like, I promise. If you're new, subscribe, because I'm putting out more videos. I promise. I'm putting out more videos. I got you. Like, stick along, stay here for the ride. If you're an old, like, well, not an old, that seems rude. If you've been loyal since I've been taking a break, thank you for staying loyal. And more is to come. But everybody should subscribe. Hit the I don't know where the notification thing is. But you should hit it so you can be notified when I do post new videos, which are coming. So you can know that I put. You understand it. So go ahead and hit the button, subscribe, and then hit the notification bell. And then while you're doing all that, scroll, and comment, and let me know how you guys' week is going, and how's your year has been going so far. It's March 1st when I'm recording this. Is March 1st. So how has your first 3 months of the year been? And I really want to know. So leave that comment down below, and I see you guys on the next one.